Namaste everyone. In today's video, we are going to discuss about a new concept called lights, shadows and reflection. First, let us understand here about light. Light is a natural agent that stimulates sight and makes things visible. By hearing the word first, in our mind, we think about sun, moon, stars, bulb, tube light or the other sources from which we get light. Here, the sun, stars, bulb, tube light are some examples of luminous objects. Now, you may think that what is meant by luminous objects? Luminous objects means the objects which emit their own light. As I said above, the sun, stars, bulbs, tube lights are some examples of luminous objects. Now, you people may wonder, even moon gives us light, but why didn't I consider it as a luminous object? This is because when the sun rays fall on the moon's surface, it gets reflected on earth. So at that time we feel like moon itself is emitting the light, but actually those are reflected rays of sun. So moon is a non-luminous object. Based on the transparency, objects are divided into three categories. Those are transparent, translucent and opaque objects. Let us study each of them one by one. First, let us know about transparent objects. If you are able to see clearly through an object, it is allowing light to pass through it and it is transparent. Example, air, water, glass, etc. Translucent object. These are some objects through which we can see, but not very clearly. Such objects are known as translucent. Butter paper, frosted or frozen glasses, various plastics, single piece of tissue paper. Now, let us know about opaque objects. In opaque objects, we cannot see through them at all. Examples, wood, stone, cement, etc. In general, opaque objects do not allow the light to pass through them at all, whereas transparent objects allow the light to pass through them fully and translucent objects allow the light to pass through them partially. Shadows. Now, let us study about our favorite topic, shadows. When we were small, we used to get afraid of our shadows. Shadows form when there are three objects. Those are opaque object, light, surface for forming of shadow. To understand about shadows clearly, let us perform an activity. This is an activity that you have to perform in the dark. In the evening, go out in an open ground with a few friends. Take a torch and a large sheet of cardboard with you. Hold the torch close to the ground and shine it upwards so that it falls on your friend's face. You have now a source of light that is falling on an opaque object. If there were no trees, buildings or any other objects behind your friend, you would see shadow on your friend's head. This doesn't mean that there is no shadow. After all, the light from the torch is not able to pass through his body or her body to the other side. Now, ask another friend to hold cardboard sheet behind your friend. Is the shadow now being seen on the cardboard sheet? Thus, the shadow can only be seen on a screen. The ground, walls of a room, building or other such surfaces act as a screen for the shadows you observe in everyday life. Shadows give us some information about shapes of the objects. Sometimes shadows can also mislead us about the shapes of an object. We can also play with the shadows. It's famous among the people as shadow act. Now, let us know about reflection. To understand it clearly, let us perform an activity. This activity should be done at night or in a dark room. Ask one of your friends to hold the mirror in his or her hand at one corner of the room. Stand at another corner with a torch in your hand. Cover the glass of torch with your fingers and switch it on. Adjust your fingers with a small gap between them so that you can get a beam of light. Direct the beam of light of the torch onto the mirror at the mirror that your friend is holding. Did you see a patch of light on another side? Now adjust the direction of the torch so that the patch of light falls on your another friend standing in the room. This activity suggests that a mirror changes the direction of light that falls on it. In general, we can say that bouncing back of light rays after hitting reflective surfaces is known as reflection. For example of reflective surface is mirror. I hope this information was helpful. Thank you.